I would like to start off this video with talking about Carrie Fisher's passing. She's a very inspirational actress, and she'll be very missed. And it's only celebrity deaths that really hit me hard. So, rip Carrie Fisher. We will all miss you. Alright, what's good, everyone? It's Big Man Gaming, aka the Hardcore Master, and today I'm coming in with a Star Wars Rogue One review. Now, this is going to be a very interesting video because let me start right off the bat and say that this movie was incredible. I enjoyed it that much. I saw it about a week ago, maybe not a week, a couple days ago, like 4 days, 5 days, and as soon as I walked out of the theater, I was in shock of how good that movie was. I was in complete shock. I saw it with my brother and two other friends. So, let's get into it. First, it starts off like just puts you straight in the action. Alright, and before we go any further, if you haven't seen the movie, I don't know what you're doing with your life, but you need to go see that shit pronto, ASAP. You know, in fact, click away from this video, go buy a soul ticket, go to the theater right now and watch it. Alright, now that's out of the way. So what makes this movie so great is it puts you right in the action. And this review is coming from a Star Wars geek. Like I love Star Wars. I'm not just the average fan. I call myself a Star Wars professional. You quiz me, I'll get everything right. So it starts off it starts off with the showing you the antagonist. I forget his name. I know you guys are gonna go on me already. Anyways, forgot his name. And Galen and his wife and his daughter. So basically, you know, we find out the entire plot of the movie is that Team Rogue One has to track him down and try to deliver him to the rebels. And this is a spoiler review. And he ends up dying. And then they decide to steal the plans. I also love this idea of Disney on how they want to clean up all the plot holes and not answer questions from A New Hope, because people have been asking for years now, how they get Death Star plans so easily, and why the Imperials letting them do that. Anyways, so next on to the review, we're gonna go into characters. I especially enjoyed the characters in this movie, honestly. Even though the character development could use some work, I enjoyed the pilot. I enjoyed the two Asian guys. Damn, I can't remember the names for the life of me. Someone let me know in the comments. Oh, fuck. I can't even think of their names. Anyways, I love the entire Rogue One team, and the action in this movie was absolutely insane. And that one Darth Vader scene, we'll get into that a little later. So basically, throughout the movie, and that robot, I forget his name as well. I need to go see the movie a second time. Honestly, it was that good. I just need to get my facts right. That robot, he probably won't replace C-3PO, but he was pretty funny. And the main character, I enjoyed her too. Basically, I love how they all got together, and how they all end up with Rebel Alliance, and also cameos. You got to see Mon Mothma. Bail Organa's actor came to return to play his role, and he also made mentions in reference to Obi-Wan, because this I can't talk. This takes hours or a couple of days before A New Hope, so like this shit is going down, like basically. And as soon as I left the theater, I was like to my friend, I was like, damn, there's no way, there's absolutely no way they're setting this up perfectly for episode 4, which is what they did. Basically, by the end of the movie, the 10-4 is running away from the Imperial Star Destroyer. They just like detached from after getting the plans. But we'll get into that Darth Vader scene, like I said, later. Let's talk more about the CGI Tarkin. I know he's a big topic. CGI Tarkin, he wasn't. I know a lot of people have been complaining about him, but I actually enjoyed it. I appreciated the work. It looked good. I kind of see what people are talking about, like saying it could have used some work, but it was decent. It was good. It was enough to get us to the movie and for all the Star Wars geeks to, enjoy themselves. And let's talk about that CGI Leia. Absolutely flawless. I don't know how they got it down, but they did. They nailed it. When Captain Antilles brought her the plans, like they didn't show her face, and then she was about to turn. I was like, nah. There's no way they're gonna do it. She turns around and she says, "Hope." I flew back in my seat. I was shocked as shit. I flew back. I was in awe, and that CGI looked so good. It looked like it was really Carrie Fisher out there, young Carrie Fisher. That's how spot on it was. Like I said, character development needs work. Like I said, like you'll have a good time. You'll enjoy all the characters. My probably favorites were, I got her name now. It's Jyn Erso, and the pilot are probably my favorites. And I was telling my friend throughout the entire movie, I was like, hey, there's a reason why they're not in episode 4, and no one's talked about them. As you all know, whoever's seen the movie, Rogue One dies at the end. Pretty sad. I don't know if you've seen the movie, or for anyone who's seen the movie that thinks that Jyn is Rey's mom, you're crazy. That's just not possible. If y'all saw, she blew up an explosion and didn't end well. So let's talk about the space battles. The space battle was pretty damn intense. I was laughing the entire time. I was laughing. I was enjoying it. I was smiling. I had a big ass smile on my face when the X-Men came out, and then they were all trying to rush to get onto the beach of I can't remember the beach's name either. I think it was Scalark or something like that. They were all rushing to the beaches, and then some of them didn't make it because the shield had closed, and they were just having a massive battle up there. It was like Return of the Jedi all over again. And then when the Death Star sends out a bunch of TIE fighters, and the Imperial Stars first sent out with the TIE fighters to invade the rebel fleet, I was enjoying every moment of that. Basically, it felt like the original trilogy all over again with these battle scenes. It was that intense. And the beach scenes, the Death Troopers, the Sand Troopers, all of that was amazing. So you ask yourself, like, damn, the Rebels went through a lot. They lost a lot of people. I don't know how they got the money to afford those X-Wings or Y-Wings and at the New Hope, and then we all know how that turned out. They still got more in Return of the Jedi. It's amazing. Anyways, excuse me. So those scenes were pretty amazing. The battle on the beach will have you on the edge of your seat. I was like, damn, like every moment was so intense, especially the part where they have to plug in the thing and pull the master switch. And also, every single way the member of Rogue One went out was so badass. They all went out like true heroes. So, now let's get to that Darth Vader scene. Where to even start? First off, we'll start off with that was when he's choking out the Imperial captain. He came out and he started talking. He said, "Don't choke on your aspirations, General." I started laughing. I was funny as shit. And you see him get on his knees. He just hear the Force in the background, and he already knew Vader was gonna choke him. That was a happy moment for me. So, when at the end of the movie, when they're actually trying to get the road plans to the Tantive 4, Vader comes through, ignites his lightsaber. They're a bunch of rebels, and you see it from the Tantance point of view. You see one rebel facing the door with his eyes wide open. He was fearing for his life. I've never seen anyone that afraid of Vader in my entire life. And he force pushes one guy to the roof, and he slices them in half. He just cuts all of them down. You see them all yelling, and there's one dude holding the Death Star plans. He's like banging on the door. He's like, how, banging on the door, and they're still trying to get the shit open. And Vader's coming, slicing all his teammates behind him, and his eyes, you see sweat coming down his face, and they finally get it, and then he gets captured. Vader pulls him towards him and like impales him or some shit, chokes him out, and then and they detach and they fly off. That's how intense that Vader scene was. And we all know episode 4, the reason Vader couldn't do that is because obviously the time restrictions, the time period and all that. But damn, like he could have done all that in the New Hope. Like Vader in this movie was absolutely insane. absolutely insane. So in all of the reviews, people say that they are not lying. So if you have not seen this movie, like I said earlier, you need to figure that shit out and like leave right now. Hell, join me and go see it 2, 3, 5 times if you have to. It is that good of a movie. Now, a lot of people are saying it's better than Episode 7. I disagree. I mean, it's pretty damn close, but Episode 7 is a Episode 7. It's an episode. You know, got Kylo, you got lightsabers, you got force users, you got everything. You got a lot of splitting to do and all that shit. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope I shed some light on Rogue One, and guys, stay tuned for next videos. Big Mac Gaming, aka Hardcore Master, out. Peace for the rest of this gameplay.